All right, today we're going to explore the incredible story of one of Pakistan's most important medical institutions. We're talking about Liaquat University of Medical and Health Sciences. And believe me, it's a journey that covers everything, from the days of empires to the birth of a nation and all the way to the cutting edge of modern medicine. Okay, let's just start with a number that's, well, it's pretty hard to ignore. 144. For 144 years, this place has been a pillar of medical education. That actually makes it the second oldest medical school in all of Pakistan. I mean, think about it. Its legacy started before the automobile was even invented. That's some serious history. So you gotta wonder, right? How does a medical school that started way back in the 19th century become a major leader in the 21st? Well, it's a story of constant change, of being resilient, and just having this relentless drive to move forward. So let's trace that journey together. You know, to really get what LUMHS is all about today, we've got to go back, way back, to its roots. Because this isn't just a story of a university, it's a story that's woven right into the history of Pakistan itself. I mean, you can really see the whole evolution laid out right here. It started so small, right? 1881 with just 20 students. But then look at these key moments. Bam, 1942, they can start awarding degrees. Then 51, it's basically reborn after partition. Then 63, they make this huge, ambitious move to a brand new campus. But the biggest leap, that came in 2001. Becoming Pakistan's first public sector medical university, that wasn't just a name change. No way. It was a massive shift that really cemented its role as a national leader. So, all that incredible history, that's the foundation for the absolute powerhouse that LUMHS is today. So, okay, let's jump from the past to the present and take a look at the modern institution that's grown from those roots. Wow, this side-by-side view pretty much says it all, doesn't it? The contrast is just, it's stark. You go from this tiny school with 20 students to this sprawling modern university. It's the journey from training just a handful of local doctors to creating thousands of world-class physicians, surgeons, and dentists who are now practicing all over the globe. And can we just pause on this scale of that campus for a second? 570 acres. That is huge. That move back in '63, it wasn't just about changing your address. It was a statement, a declaration of ambition. It gave them the actual physical space they needed to grow into the massive institution they are today. All right, so you don't build a campus that big without a serious purpose. So what's at the academic heart of UMHS? Let's take a look at all the different paths it offers to shape the next generation of healers. Okay, so the first thing that jumps out at you is just the incredible range of what they teach. This isn't just a place for doctors and dentists. By offering programs in pharmacy, biomedical engineering, nursing, what they're doing is creating a complete healthcare ecosystem. And that's so important because it means students from all these different fields get to learn and work together, which is exactly how modern medicine works. And the learning absolutely does not stop at graduation. This right here shows how committed they are to specialization. So whether a doctor wants to become a top surgeon, a brilliant researcher, or even a healthcare executive with an MBA, LUMHS has the pathway to get them there. It's really about creating not just doctors, but leaders. But look, a great university is so much more than just classes and exams, right? It's about building a community, an environment where students can really truly thrive, both inside and outside the lecture hall. And you know what? That whole commitment to the student experience, it's captured perfectly in their motto, Gateway to a Brighter Future. It's a really powerful promise, isn't it? It says this education is meant to be genuinely life-changing. And this is how they deliver on that promise. The student journey is supported every single step of the way. You've got financial aid if you need it. You've got this vibrant community with big events like research conferences. You've got amazing resources like a library that's open late every single day. And then you've got a strong alumni network to keep you connected long after you've graduated. The whole package. Okay, now let's get into how LUMHS isn't just teaching medicine out of textbooks. Nope, they are actively writing the next chapter through some really groundbreaking research and technology. And this is a huge deal. In 2021, LUMHS set up the first ever cancer research lab in the entire country. Just let that sink in for a second. That's not just some academic achievement. It's a national beacon of hope. It's a whole new frontline in the fight against cancer for millions of people. And that spirit of innovation, it carries over into education itself. The university has this state-of-the-art computerized exam center. And what that means is that testing isn't just more efficient, it's also super secure and fair for every single student. You can see that this commitment to research just runs so deep. It's a complete cycle, really. You have the Medical Research Center, which gets people collaborating. That collaboration leads to amazing work that gets published in their very own journals. But here's the key. It's not just theory. That research translates directly into saving lives. Like when LUMHS performed the first ever endoscopic discectomy in a public hospital in Sindh. See? They're not just advancing knowledge, they're advancing patient care right where it matters. So when you step back and look at the whole picture, from a tiny school in 1881 to this modern medical university that teaches thousands, supports its students, and pioneers life-saving research, you realize the first 144 years of LUMH have been nothing short of extraordinary. The path they've been on, this path of growth and innovation, has already changed countless lives. Which leaves us with one final, pretty exciting question to think about. How will its next 144 years change the world?